Look, guys, fire. Bubbly lava. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Gold? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Yep, same Bruno as in the Kanto Elite Four. But this one has Detect, which is why I don't want to use Hop-Tart, because if I use Fly and it uses Detect, it's just going to basically spam that, and nothing will really get achieved. Also, complaining again about the 3DS port, when you use Dig, the text box digs down with it, and it just looks really stupid. I don't know why they couldn't think to separate the layers, but they didn't. And it just makes the game really goofy looking. Goes again. I like the animation for Dig though. It's kind of cute to see the little dirt pile pop up out of nowhere. See, because we could switch to Hop-Tart, but then it's just, why did the first Dig do so much more? Was it a critical and I just wasn't paying attention? I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, but there goes Hitmontop. Who's next? Hitmonchan. I'm still gonna opt out on no. But we can try and use someone different. I'm thinking we can use Hot Shot for this one, I guess. Because we don't want to use Hop-Tart again, because it's got Ice Punch, so that's why I'm like, alright, let's try and avoid it. We can survive it. What's really crazy, though, is the fact that these, the Kanto fighting types, like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, and even Machamp, they're all really good on their special defense, but really bad on their physical defense. It's kind of weird. Like, you'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's not, and that's what kind of makes it surprising. So, a Fly would take him out a lot better than a Psychic would. I don't quite know why that is, but that's just the way they all are. But I figured Hot Shot's not really going to have any opportunity. I didn't heal after that fight, I just realized. Hotshot's not going to have any opportunity in this fight, so I figured let him have something. Okay, who are you going to use next? Onix, that's what I was hoping to see. And then for Onix, we can go ahead and use Lita. I was looking and I couldn't find it, because we already used Slowbro, so... I'm trying to give everyone a time in the spotlight. I don't really think I did that too much in Fire Red. I think it was just like, yep, Raichu, go ahead, knock all these guys out. And it was like that. Jinx pretty much took out everyone in Lances, I remember that. And I think Nidoking had a fair show in Agatha's. I want to say that was the way it went, but it's been a while. Hitmonlee. We can let Hitmonlee do this. We can let Hop-Tart take Hitmonlee, which that would just leave Gygus for the last one then. Because the Stone Sour is probably not exactly the best one. Which... yes, in this iteration of Bruno, he focuses more on the fighting type than he does the little mix with Rock, because last time he had Onix, he had like 2 Onixes, and then if you fought him again, he had a Steelix. I'm just going to let Hop-Tart take it, because Gygus is already ahead. What can it hurt? If Hop-Tart dies, we'll use Gygus, but considering the fact that Hop-Tart's a lower level than Gygus right now, it's hardly a problem. However, that's a problem, thinking about it. Forgot about that part. Yeah, it did a good amount of damage. Yeah, because I was looking forward to this. I was like, man, it's going to be a lot easier now that I know what I'm doing. I had to try and, like, memorize who at least they start out with, because I wanted to do that in particular. And then just let the rest of it flow the way I wanted it to flow. It's so good to feel like I'm practicing again. But outside of the Elite Four, there's honestly not too much we're going to be doing. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff with me fast-forwarding and cutting out. So, just a heads up. But it looks like Hop-Tart couldn't get the job done. It's fine. It still left a dent. We gave it a chance. We'll let Gygus go ahead and finish off this Machamp. Because I was like, try and play catch up on the EXP, but I guess we'll just let the one further ahead be further ahead, which is a girl Gygas. I realized. So we have girl Gygas, boy Hop-Tart. I think we have a girl Hot Shot as well. Boy Alita, and then Slowbro and Stone Sour, I don't know. That's almost like a 50-50. Why? How could we lose? Well, there's a variety of reasons. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Now, in Fire Red, he'd pout and turn the other direction because he couldn't make eye contact. And this one, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, yeah. We want to heal up now, it's looking like. So, we can use those lemonades to play catch up. Because Pokeslow's got a lot of damn health, dude. I'm also trying not to mash just because I don't want to accidentally use an item twice. That's what I'm afraid of. So it would be smart to have things like Soda Pops as well, but again, because the inventory space is so tight in this game, that's my justification. Alright, so what do they start with? Okay, I remember what they start with, so we want to open with Lita. And also it occurred to me that I could use the Mystic Water on Pokeslow, but considering which, I do want to show its stats one more time. Look how much stronger its special attack is from before. It's more than doubled upon evolution. Because before it was like 60 physical attack and like 40 special attack. And then when it evolves, it jumps all the way up to like 90 or 100. And then the attack goes, like, you go up by like 60 special points and then like 30 physical points. So it's kind of crazy how it switches like that. But yeah, he's a lot better now as a special attacker. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're gold? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing. And they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Yeah, this Umbreon's kind of a pain in the ass, so my idea is just to yet again go for the Body Slam Paralyze thing to try and make my life a bit easier. And since it's an Umbreon, it's not exactly going to be hurting me too damn much. Umbreon's built more defensively. Like, I want to say I tried Stone Sour, but it didn't work too well. And on top of that, I'd rather save Stone Sour for other Pokemon in this fight. So we're just going with what we got. I think Confusion hitting himself a lot didn't exactly help. But, Lita here is built to take punishment, which is kind of nice. Because for such a defensive Pokemon, it does an alright job. And I want to say Karen will use her healing item here. If I'm lucky, which I'm not, it don't matter. I say lucky as in, like, you know, not save it for something else, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, so who you got next? Who are you going to use to counter Trying to learn Light Screen? Well, it doesn't really need Reflector Light Screen because it's already super defensive. And Synthesis is much better, which also apparently, now that it is fully evolved, Synthesis heals a lot more than before Vileplume. We will go ahead and let Hop-Tart take that one. I don't know why the hell a Vileplume is involved in this one. Dark types. I know exactly what I need Stone Sour for now, I just remembered. But yeah, she's got a Vileplume. Like, this is kind of the thing where it's like, I think about why did they bother centering it around a Dark-type Elite Four member when they don't have all that many Dark types. I understand kind of what their logic was, but it's still... it just feels like a bad idea. Like, they should have introduced way more to justify it. But there just wasn't enough, and it kind of suffers because of it. But in later games, something like Dark type or Steel type is a lot more effective. Fairy type really lucked out. Alright, so who you got next? Murkrow. Do I or don't I? We can let Pokeslow do this. He can take it. I was thinking on Stone Sour because I was like, well, can you take out two? But the answer is, do you want to chance that? And then I remembered things like Ice Punch, even though Giygas also could have worked. But, that kind of really hurt. Like a lot. But one Ice Punch should be more than enough to knock it out. Murkrow's not really built to do too much. Okay, prove me wrong. Murkrow's not really built to take too much punishment, so... Well, that sucks. Alright, Giygas, you can go ahead and take this then. I'm hoping just a single Shadow Ball should be enough. Which Dark Beast Ghost is not very effective, but we lucked out. I didn't want a chance doing a Thunder, because that would have been a high likelihood of missing. Houndoom, that's the one I was super concerned about. So hope to God this works, because if not, this Houndoom can straight up sweep my whole damn team. It's that dangerous. The level gap doesn't exactly help either. Oh, do I take the chance of the Rock Slide or Earthquake? We're going to try. But this Houndoom is stupid fucking dangerous. Like, if this misses, that's it. It's toast. So we just gotta hope that does enough damage to justify killing it. And just in case, we might luck out. Okay, never mind. We don't even gotta worry. I was gonna say she might use an item and then we can do like Earthquake or something and bring it back down to its health to red anyway. That was what I was hoping to see. Alright, who's your last one? Gengar. Which... we can let Hot Shot do it. Hot Shot hasn't had a turn in this fight yet. So they see more stuff that's not a Dark type, but at least it fits closer to the theme than Vileplume did. And it always uses Curse as well, so if you do have a Ghastly, or in this case a Haunter on your team, you should be able to knock it out with basically a single Shadow Ball and it'll be fine, because it's always going to do Curse. Well, basically screw itself over. I've never seen it live. Oh yeah, and then it'll live. There's that too. Forgot about that part, which of course now I'm fucking paralyzed. This Gengar outspeeds me, I just realized. Oh well. You're dead. I think everyone's a 41 now, which is good, because before I had it in like 240s, 241s, and 242s. Lead a move, yes, very carefully. Fire Punch. I think we're going to end up keeping Sunny Day. I thought about ditching it later for a different move, but I don't really see a problem in keeping it. Especially if we end up learning Solar Beam, you know? Aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Okay, but I gotta heal first, which we gotta go ahead and use a revive too. I want to save the max revives just in case I need to use it in battle, because then I'm not wasting 2 turns on healing you up, you know? So that's my method to my madness, just in case you're curious. And unfortunately, I mean, I could use 2 potions on Lita, but I got 50, 40 lemonades, so screw it. What do I care about? Which, yes, I went ahead and let Infinite Money buy the lemonades because I'm not entirely sure, but I thought that when you lose a battle in this game, because it didn't say it when I lost to Claire, that you didn't lose money, but then I realized that I had half the money I did before, so I was like, okay, maybe it actually just cuts your money in half. So, yeah. I noticed that. I'll be honest. Alright, what does he start with? I mean, we can try it with Lita. I never really found out a good idea on how to open with this anyway, so yeah. And apparently, oh wait, we gotta fix that paralysis. You're not paralyzed. You are paralyzed. Okay, there we go. All better. Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. Because defensive.